ఏపీ రాజధానిగా అమరావతి ఉంటుంది. నిన్న లోక్సభలో దీనిపైన సుదీర్ఘ చర్చ జరిగింది. ఇవాళ రాజ్యసభలో దీన్ని ప్రవేశపెడుతున్నారు. ఒకసారి ప్రత్యక్షంగా చూద్దాం రాజ్యసభ సమావేశాలను.
So today government will propose the house to be adjourned and we will meet very soon for a very specific period for the purpose of the session is already known to the honorable members. So, and the formal...
Sir, I want to place on record that the leader of the opposition has written to the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs that the all-party meeting for the purpose which the minister is mentioning be held after the election campaign is over or after the elections are completed on the 29th of April. The government has a single-minded objective of getting some political advantage of passing a bill violating the election model code of conduct and have the bill passed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. This is wholly objectionable, and all opposition parties want the all-party meeting to be held after the 29th of April. The LOP has written not once but twice to the minister.
Okay. Minister, you want to respond? Please. I have Minister for Parliamentary Affairs.
I had written letters to honorable leader of the opposition and he has responded instantly also. That's a factual position. But I'm not going into the election model, code of conduct, violation and all, which are not going to happen. What is important is we have a bounded duty, a commitment which the House has given, the Parliament of India has given to the women of this nation. For us, this is nothing to do with a specific state election. This is a commitment. This is a duty of the House. We have to take it forward because we have certain limitation when we look at the time scale. I don't want to go into the political side of this issue, what he has accused about benefiting from this bill for any particular party or government. I'm not going into it. We have a limited time in hand. And we have repeatedly asked the honorable members of the opposition party. Some of the honorable members have met the government. Government has conducted various meetings. Officially, we have sat with various parties. However, principal opposition party has written to us asking for convening the meeting after 29th of April. We have noted down. But the problem is, government is bound by the timeline which is its own limitation. We have general election coming in 2029. Today, we are in the month of April 2026. So, without going into details, let us not go into the dates. But please cooperate with the government. Government is not going arbitrarily. Government is consulting with the honorable members, all the parties, and we are with folded hand requesting the Congress party, don't take the refuge of all party meeting. We have already met 80% of the political parties. Remaining parties also we are expecting that they will come into the fold of this complete understanding all party. That is what we have done in last session when we the Lok Sabha last term when we passed the bill. So let us not get into politics on this important issue.
Sir, now Sriman Nityanand Rai to move a motion for consideration of the
Sabhapati Mahoday.
He has spoken on behalf of the party, Jairam Ramesh. So So okay, not that. See, we cannot repeatedly talking. We cannot repeatedly discuss.
When I talk repeatedly,
please, we have to run the house.
This
please.
is the first
now
time
I am giving
I
you.
raised it.
Then he should have asked the time before him.
He raised and he took my name. That's why I am standing. Sir, मैंने तो लेटर आपको लिखा और मैंने ये कहा कि ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग अपोजिशन की बुलाई है ताकि हम सभी मिलके एक राय देंगे और आपका भी जो विचार है हमारे सामने रखेंगे प्रपोजल. उस प्रपोजल को लेकर फिर हम एक बार सब बैठ के विचार करके उसको आगे बढ़ाएंगे. हम कोई महिला रिजर्वेशन के खिलाफ नहीं है. We are the first people to bring that. And with our support only, it has become unanimous.
Yes.
And these people to take credit whenever they want, they take. सर, मैं आपसे यही विनती करता हूं, सभी लोग सहमत हैं, लेकिन किस वक्त कैसा लाना, क्या करना, ये आपका खेल बंद करो. क्योंकि ये जो है महत्व का बिल है, इसमें अनेक विषय है. अगर आपको करना ही था तो 3 साल क्यों वेट किए? अगर आपको करना ही था तो इसी सेशन में पहले लाना था. आपकी इच्छा ही अगर इतना दृढ़ है और ये है तो 3 दिन हम रूरल डेवलपमेंट का डिस्कशन करें. क्या ये नहीं कर सकते थे? तो ये सर ऐसे सवाल ये उठाते हैं, ये मेरे को मुश्किल क्या है, आप बेचारे हमारे मिनिस्टर को आगे करते हैं, पीछे क्या है मोदी साहब रहते हैं, वो पीछे से इनको ढकलते हैं और जहां तक है होता है. मैं माफी मांगता हूँ क्योंकि उनको मैं खुद ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, परिस्थिति वैसी है उनके पास.
I will ask him to respond.
हाँ सर,
Yes.
you also know the situation is like that. You know very well the situation is created by Modi ji, and they have to follow it.
No.
Therefore,
I will ask him to respond.
I request you, sir. I request you.
Yes, I will ask them to.
No.
I will ask the government to
request
respond, please.
You
please.
call
No.
after election. You call after election. We will all cooperate. हम उसी के लिए हैं. We don't want to postpone it. Don't take credit before election and सब गए
Now I ask them
टी
to
हाउस में
respond.
गए,
Please,
फूल का
please.
के उधर का के ये करे.
I will ask them to
ऐसा नहीं
respond.
होना चाहिए.
Yes. Yes, Honorable Minister.
लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन ने जो कहा, मैं उसको काटने के लिए नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के साथ हमारा बातचीत हो चुके हैं, आप उनसे पूछ सकते हैं. बहुत ही सिंपल प्रपोजल, बहुत ही सिंपल गवर्नमेंट ने प्रपोजल आपके सामने में लेके आया है. एक भी ऐसा पॉइंट नहीं है जिसमें ऑब्जेक्शन कर सकते हैं. महिला आरक्षण पूरा पार्लियामेंट में एक मत में पारित किया वाला विषय है. इसमें जितने भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, चाहे एनडीए का हो चाहे आपके साइड का हो, आप पूछ लीजिए. एक भी प्रावधान जो गवर्नमेंट ने प्रपोजल किया है हमारा टॉक्स के दौरान, कोई ऐसा है जो विवादित है, कंट्रोवर्शियल कुछ भी नहीं है. बहुत ही सिंपल प्रपोजल है. फिर भी कांग्रेस पार्टी क्यों मीटिंग के लिए आगे नहीं आना चाहता है, मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा हूं. महिला आरक्षण को लेकर के राजनीति नहीं होना चाहिए, ये हम भी मानते हैं, आप भी मानते हैं, तो फिर आप क्यों नहीं मिलते हैं? सर बहुत ही सिंपल हमने पत्र लिखा, खड़गे जी ने जवाब भी दिया, फिर भी वो कह रहे करके अभी वो पार्लियामेंट सेशन मत बुलाओ बोलता है. पार्लियामेंट सेशन नहीं बुलाओगे तो महत्वपूर्ण जो निर्णय लेना है वो हम कैसे लेंगे? देश को हमने कमिटमेंट दिया है, देश के महिलाओं को हमने कमिटमेंट दिया है, पूरा करना हम सबका दायित्व है.
Now, Honorable Leader of the House, Honorable Leader of the House. Okay.
माननीय मंत्री जी कह रहे हैं कि इस पे राजनीति नहीं करनी है. ये अरे सुन तो लीजिए भैया, आप तो सुन भी नहीं रहे, बोल पहले रहे. सर ये हाउस चल रहा था, सेशन चल रहा था. आपकी मनसा अगर साफ होती तो आप इसी सेशन के दौरान लाते. आपको चुनाव अपना देख के राजनीति करनी आपको है. आपको महिलाओं को आरक्षण और उनको उनका अधिकार नहीं देना है. आपको चुनाव देख के राजनीति करनी है. राजनीति आप कर रहे हो, आरोप दाम पे लगा रहे हो.
इसका एक आदत बन गया कि कुछ भी बोल देगा. ये क्या तरीका है? ये कोई हमको आपको आप सुनिए सर.
Sanjay ji, please take your seat.
देखिए सर,
let him respond. I will come back to you.
इस तरह का
Please take your seat. Let him respond.
सर इस तरीके
Let him respond.
सर ये
already put your case.
ये पूरा
Let him respond.
सर हमने बहुत इज्जत के साथ बुलाया, इनको भी 3 बार बुलाया. कम से कम जब सबको हम निमंत्रण देता है उसको आगे आना चाहिए। हमने ऐसा बहुत सरकार देखा है, पहले विपक्ष को पूछते नहीं थे, पहले तो ये लोग विपक्ष को पूछते नहीं थे, हम एक एक पार्टी को बुला रहे हैं, फिर भी ये इस तरह का राजनीति कर रहे हैं।
Now, honorable leader of the house,
मुझे लगता है
please take your seat.
माननीय
No,
सभापति जी।
please take your seat. Please take your seat. Please take your seat. I'm coming back. I have already called him. Please, you take.
माननीय सभापति जी, माननीय सभापति जी, हमारे संसदीय कार्य मंत्री जी ने बड़े स्पष्ट शब्दों में जो जयराम रमेश जी का प्रश्न थे उनका इन्होंने बड़ा स्पेसिफिक उत्तर दिया है, और वह उत्तर बड़े स्पष्ट रूप में दिया कि जो आपके साथ चर्चा हुई है उसमें बिल लाने की बात है और वो बिल लाने की बात करेंगे। आपने कहा, लीडर ऑफ द ऑपोजिशन ने कहा कि आप 29 के बाद लाइए। ठीक है, आपका कहना है, आपकी बात है। सरकार इस मामले में पूरी सक्षम है कि इस पर निर्णय ले, और जब सरकार निर्णय लेगी तो अपने ढंग से निर्णय लेती है। आपकी बात सुनना ये आवश्यक है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। आपको लग रहा है कि क्रेडिट ले लेंगे। आप एक बात को क्यों नहीं ध्यान में रखते हैं कि जिस बिल को आप 30 साल तक नहीं पास कर सके उसको प्रधानमंत्री जी ने 2 दिन में पास कर दिया। तो अब क्या क्रेडिट लेंगे? क्रेडिट तो हम उसी दिन ले लिए थे, क्रेडिट उसी दिन ले लिया था, और क्रेडिट लेने का सवाल नहीं है। ये महिलाओं के अस्मिता की सवाल है जिसको हम लोगों ने पूरा किया। आप सब लोग हमेशा हर चीज को आप राजनीतिक एंगल से देखते हैं। कभी आप मानवता के एंगल से भी देखिए, कभी आप देश के एंगल से भी देखिए, कभी आप विकसित भारत के एंगल से भी देखिए। और ये विकसित भारत का ये लक्षण होगा कि आज आने वाले समय में 33% महिलाएं इस हाउस में बैठेंगी, ये इसका असर पड़ेगा। इसलिए इसमें तारीखों का मत जाइए। एंड गवर्नमेंट, and I say with full responsibility, government is competent to decide the date and the time for the legislative business to be done.
Manoj Kumar Jha, please.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman.
Please take
Thank
your
you,
seat,
Honorable
please.
Chairman, sir. I just wanted to put it on record that in principle we all agree. But when somebody says there should be no politics, everything is political.
Yes.
Everything. And we had difference of opinion. We, RJD and DMK, spoke about reservation within reservation for SC, ST and OBC. So that kind of parameter has to be looked at.
We will take it up for detailed discussion that time, not now. Now, Sriman Nityanand Rai to move a motion for consideration of the Andhra Pradesh.
सभापति महोदय,
Once again, ji, please take it, please. This is the third time I'm going on it, please.
स्पीकर ऑफ द हाउस, उन्होंने कहा कि हमने जो बात रखी है ये 30 साल तक क्यों नहीं किए, हमारे को सवाल किए। मैं उनको पूछता हूं, ये तो इनिशिएटिव हमारा है, आपका नहीं है, एक। और दूसरी चीज, 30 महीने तक, अरे बैठो चुप, 30 महीने तक उसको क्या तकिया बना के उस बिल को रख लिए, और 30 महीने के बाद अब आपको याद आया, महिला का याद आया अभी, तो ये लोग पर्पसली ऐसा करते हैं। और मैं हमको जब चाहे तब बुलाएंगे और हमारी मर्जी, सर डेमोक्रेसी में तुम्हारी मर्जी से सब कुछ नहीं होता। मैं तो कल आप देख रहे हैं इंटरनेशनल जो इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं, आप देख रहे हैं। अगर डेमोक्रेसी में ऐसे चीजें आप अपने आप को एक दबंग के नाते चलाएंगे तो ये देश सहन नहीं करेगा, लोग सहन नहीं करेंगे, ये पार्लियामेंट सहन नहीं करेगा। तो इसलिए मैं कहूंगा सर, ऐसी बातें नहीं करना। और जब हम मिलकर काम करेंगे, इसके लिए हम सभी साथ देंगे। लेकिन ये चुनाव में इसको मत लाकर चुनावी मुद्दा मत बनाओ। ये फ्री फेयर इलेक्शन एटमॉस्फेयर होने के बाद सब महिलाओं को हम ही सपोर्ट करते हैं। हमारा सब कोई निर्णय है।
full detailed discussion when at the time, not now.
At least they listen, sir. They don't listen you.
Now I call
They
upon
don't
Fauziya
listen
Khan.
you.
1 minute, 1 minute.
They only listen
Now I
Modi.
call
They
Fauziya
don't
Khan ji.
listen even you. They listen only Modi. They don't listen you also.
You listen.
एक बार
They are listening to me or not, that I will control, don't worry about
महिला
it.
की आवाज-
Fauziya Khan ji, you make it very brief, please.
very brief, sir. Sir, I was called for the meeting, but I went to Kiran Rijiju's place. I was made to wait on the road, sir. I was not allowed inside. And another thing I want to ask, Rajyasabha and Legislative Council में भी आप women को reservation देंगे क्या? Upper houses में क्यों नहीं? I want to ask, upper house में क्यों नहीं?
In this, lastly, I am calling on Honorable Minister Piyush Goyal ji, with that we are ending this, no more extension.
Sir,
Please be very brief.
I just seek clarification from the leader of the opposition and the other senior leaders here. Are they suggesting that they are opposing the women's reservation bill? Are they indicating their opposition?
Okay, please.
Do they not want women's reservation?
Please take your seat.
Let us be clear about it.
Please.
Their behavior is speaking
please take your
of
seat.
double standards.
Honorable Minister,
They're really speaking of double
please take
standards.
your seat.
They should
I
make
come back to
their
you.
stand
Please,
clear.
please take your seat. No, please take your seat. Shriman Nityanand Rai to move a motion for consideration of the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Amendment Bill 2026. Please.
सभापति महोदय, मैं माननीय गृह मंत्री जी की ओर से प्रस्ताव करता हूं कि आंध्र प्रदेश पुनर्गठन अधिनियम 2014 का संशोधन करने वाले विधेयक पर लोकसभा द्वारा पारित रूप में विचार किया जाए।
Motion moved. Sir, please give me one. I am coming back to you. Please, I am coming back to you. Please. I now call upon the members whose names have been received for participation in the discussion. Sir, I am coming back to you. Please. Srimati Renuka Choudary ji.
1 minute, sir.
1 minute.
Sir, on the 23rd of September 2023, when the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam was passed in this house, the leader of the opposition said, implement it from the 2024 Lok Sabha election. At that time, the government said, we cannot do it. We have to do census. We have to do limitation. The government, all opposition parties, the LOP said implement it immediately. For 30 months, they have slept. Suddenly, they have discovered we don't need census. We don't need delimitation. Why? Because we have a challenge in West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and that is why they want to bring this bill now.
Everybody is supporting
This is
the bill.
all
Please take your
politics.
seat.
It's a
Now I call
political
upon-
game, sir.
Please conclude. I call upon Srimati Renuka Choudary ji.
Sir, thank you very much. How ironic is it today that we are going to be discussing AP reorganization bill, which should have happened 12 years ago. It is actually a statement of national shame that the so-called collective wisdom and intelligence of this House, it took everyone 12 years to process a parliamentary procedure, a commitment made on the floor of this House, a House that is held sacred to democracy, a House that is empowered by the Constitution. What did we do? 12 years later, the government comes out with this act and decides that Amravati will be the capital. And we are supposed to laud them for this and be grateful for it. Sir, I want to tell you, this is a victory of the farmers of Amravati who fought for this day and night. For 2 years, the citizens, women like me who were on the road, never went back home, harassed by the police, harassed by the then ruling government. One man who was disputably a nut job sitting in the chair of authority And the kind of humiliation that citizens faced, not a word was reported in the national media because the media was given enough advertisements to keep them dumb. This late delayed, I am here to support that the name is Amravati. That is by right that we have decided it's Amravati, sir. But what does it mean? What does it really mean is what I'm asking. There was administrative ambiguity for 12 years. Investor confidence dropped. Nobody came to put in their money because they were wondering. Otherwise, the new state should have lured and they have the ports. But they got nothing. 12 years of policy paralysis of the central government, the hypocrisy, where they supported the then CM's demand for 3 capitals. Have you ever heard of it? So what happened? Andhra did not have any capital for 12 years. I mean, this is the most amazing failure of supposed intelligence in this parliament of the ruling government. The act promised national institutions. Where is it in the full ecosystem, sir? Has this bill addressed those issues? It hasn't addressed those issues. It promised a major port at Dugrajpatnam, not delivered. Steel plant in Kadapa, vanished. Promised railway zone. It is now coming limping along after a decade. A promise made in haste and delivery delayed for a decade. Sir, I'm asking for 3 points here. Number 1, that there will be a time-bound roadmap for Amravati. No more announcements without executing timelines. It has to be transparent and visible. Status paper in Parliament on every promise made under the 2014 Act. If you have the courage and you have the commitment, do it. Accountability, why it was delayed, and what compensation will be given to the people who have actually paid the price on the ground level, sir. Sir, there are also unresolved issues. Asset division of 1.42 lakh crore, still undivided after 11 years. Power dues, a disputed claim that needs a neutral settlement body. Nothing has been done. There have been accusations and counter-accusations. AP claims that Telangana owes 3.441 crore in principal and so much in payment surcharge, which is not true. And the court has ordered Telangana to pay these dues without substantiating the demand. The High Court of Telangana has quashed this demand, sir. Both states have legitimate grievances. We are co-joined twins, whether we like it or not. We work together and we have to move forward collectively if both states have to improve. But the central government has to stop playing these games. And just before 5 state elections, they'll come out with women's reservation. They'll come out with all these promises which do not exist on the ground. Krishna water dispute, we get less water in Telangana. We don't grudge Andhra their water. So be it. May the farmers prosper. May they get their rightful price for the crop. As it is, the input price has multiplied 3 times, but the income hasn't. Institutions of national importance, Schedule 8, still unfilled for Telangana, as well as the Ramagundam plant in Telangana is hanged suspended because of unclear power purchase agreement between Telangana and NTPC. The railway coach factory promised to Telangana has not materialized, despite 100 times paperwork has been submitted, but it doesn't happen because we are not in coordination with the BJP there, sir. Andhra is. So hopefully after all that, at least they get some benefits, which I don't see anywhere in the near future. Then the selective application and enforcement of the same act, but 2 different standards which apply to them. People of Telangana saw that the centre invokes the AP Reorganization Act to benefit an alliance partner, but they don't give the same act's commitment to Telangana and were quietly left unfulfilled. The rare instance of political unity the Assembly has passed a resolution against this discrimination with Congress, BRS and all parties together because of what people in Telangana also suffer. Sir, a promise denied in the 13th schedule of the AP Reorganization Act, they have not fulfilled. And sir, there is also a human interest issue, which is of the 5 mandals which is bordering my constituency: Ettapaka, Kannaigudam, Pichkulapadu, Gundala, and Purushottapatnam. Now these are living in no man's land. They locationally with the Andhra Pradesh, and then they belong to Telangana. And these lands are the Lord's. Rama, they claim they worship Rama. The only temple of Ram which is in Bhadrachalam. These are the Lord's properties, and these people live in a grey area. Administratively, they are hounded because they belong to 2 states. There is no one giving them any welfare measures, and they are suffering greatly. Now, sir, this kind of hypocrisy, what is the message we send out to the rest of the nation? That it doesn't matter what happens in Parliament, because what will happen outside will happen. There's no accountability. There's no responsibility pinned. And there is absolutely no shame that we come to the House today touting and beating our chest with supposedly a grand success of naming the state capital as Amaravati. But for 12 years you lived without a capital. You don't want to talk about that. They don't address these issues. And I think it's highly embarrassing, sir. You say justice delayed is justice denied. But then the fact is that we live in that way day to day, and we don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. If these issues have to be resolved, sir, I have repeated this, we want public accountability, transparency, statement in Parliament for everything that is achieved under this schedule. And unless you have a time, because, sir, there is a huge cost overrun. Lakhs and crores have been granted for state capitals in Gujarat. But the Telugu pride has been insulted. We are looked down because we are South Indians. We are Madrasis. They have no clue what the geography of the South is. I will say what I feel. I'm a South Indian.
No, you cannot divide the nation like this. No, this
to the people of my state.
What do you want to ask?
Deny us the right which they had assured, sir.
You are a very experienced member. You ask what you want to ask.
I have asked for what I want.
No comparative.
Sir, there has been not just a procedural delay, there has been developmental damage. Who is going to compensate that? What is going to happen to the investors who came forth first and ran away because there was no clarity? What happens to my lakhs of farmers? Sir, for 2 years, the farmers, the women of ordinary households were on the street agitating. This is their victory, that at least they've got a name for a capital. But what happens to their lands? Who's going to compensate? What happens to Polavaram project? They said they'll give it national status. Let them announce it in the schedule, sir. They have to say it. It's not enough to say Amaravati. It was Amaravati anyway. I had told the then Chief Minister, Pettara Peru, Amaravati, Lakpate Pelavara Peru, Kamaravati. Pettu Peru, I have called it. So if he has the audacity to say that, let them have the courage to implement that, sir. Please do it. And what is it cannot claim, the centre today, that they have solved a big political problem. They have done nothing. This is cosmetic touch which they have given us. At the ground level, Mr. Now he has to run off somewhere because it's very urgent. Commerce is the one that's hit the most in Telangana. Polavaram remains. बैठ जाइए मंत्री जी, थोड़ा सब्र करिए और सुनने का हौसला रखिए.
You take your seat.
Polavaram remains unfinished and repeatedly revised.
You want to sit? Then.
This is the seriousness of their situation, sir. This is how they listen to the South. This is how they listen to the South. The entire commerce is stuck in Andhra. But this is, and you're allowing it, sir. You should summon the minister and tell him to sit down. You have the power, you have to protect us also.
No, no, I am protecting you.
Where
He
are
has
you
already gone
protecting? He's
out.
left.
You please. Your time is limited now. Please conclude.
Sir, the special category status is not written into the 2014 Reorganization Act. But the centre has acknowledged that the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh ji started in Rajyasabha on 20th February 2014. AP will get it for 5 years to steady its finances. Now all this has been destroyed. So I am repeating again, have a transparent procedure, have accountability, have a time-bound action plan, resolve the issues which have not been done for so long, bring the 5 mandals into Telangana because that's where they belong and the Lord's land is there, and that they should have accountability and
Please conclude.
compensate for the loss of finance, unemployment,
Please conclude,
industry that has not come. They must compensate